will kick it away first. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Motion from the wideout. To the air. It's Underwood. Moves away as he feels pressure. He'll pull it. Turning it on! And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Ducks in the hurry-up.
This guy just gives you madness. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's...
He's going for the big play. And it won't make the connection going for the big play.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
Extending the play. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Fires and picked off.
Well, the defense came into this game, guys, knowing that they were going to be tested with the offense throwing it vertically downfield. You saw it right there on the opening drive. They were ready for it. Great job locating the ball and getting the INT.
Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Snagged in the middle. It's Green. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Pocket breaking down. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
Man, your goal of the defense is to stop them, is to force punts, and then this is just gravy. Now they go for it on fourth down and medium. On their side of the field, you get the big stop and a chance to switch the momentum here in the first half.
Bought a little time, lets it go. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I love the attitude by this team now. You just got a critical takeaway. You're set up in amazing field position down in the red zone. Take a shot. Go right now. Throw it. Don't even wait. There's zero hesitation. Force the defense on the very first play of the drive to have to step up. And the defense did exactly that. If you're on offense here, I don't know. I'd just throw it again.
Perfect timing. Got there right when the ball got there. Didn't get there a little bit early. Saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that.
Touchdown, Oregon! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese. And you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
He's got it in the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and they now lead by 8. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Young. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Ripping through the defense. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB in trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with it.
And the Ducks headed quickly to the line. Lost to fire on second down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a third and long. Pressure coming. He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on fourth down.
There was just nowhere to go with the football for the quarterback throwing it, so he tried to create, he tried to extend the play with his legs, just not able to get away from the defense, and now we have fourth down.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. To the air on first down. Oh, they're after him. Grabbed over the middle. It's Singleton.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to throw, it's Young. Finds his man, it's Singleton. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Hookham is hooking up with some big plays in the passing game.
Finding their guys down the field. You think about offenses that Texas usually have, some form of spread, and then find those elite guys on the outside that can win those matchups for you and make those big plays.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. That's caught. It's Moss. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Makes the grab. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Green. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And the Longhorns are threatening on first and goal. Got his man on the right. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out, they'll get you a touchdown. That's a great drive by the offense.
After the the touchdown. If they could get this too, we'll have a tie ball game. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They opt to go for two to try to tie it up right now. He is stopped short, and this defense holds on to this slim two-point lead. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive.
Texas.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Looking to scramble. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Looking to throw. It's Underwood. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Fires into traffic. It's picked off.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job in his decision making.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurt. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Another incompletion on third down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Going the other way, and he's got room. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
I'll tell you something. In college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions in the first half of this game. He's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere. An absolute ball hawk.
Got it in the middle. It's Davis. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time. Now, it used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Might be changing the route. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Moving away from pressure. Unleashes one. Connection to the right. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's Hobbs. Just plowing ahead. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Ducks!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution of the drive by that offense.
philosophy on going for two is only when you have to. They want to throw it. Now adjusting. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
That is the score. Oregon 14, Texas 6.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Makes a move. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Longhorns have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Fires to the tight end. There he goes. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Wide receiver going in motion. This is a designed run. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Back to throw, it's Young. He's got an open man. He's down at the 25-yard line, waiting moments of the first half. It is a first down.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
Powers through. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He is a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
The snap sets up to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. Not quite going to get there, and he couldn't get this game tied up. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here.
Texas.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking downfield on first down. Gets rid of it. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And he'll just get rid of that one.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Need 10 yards on this third down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Now improvising. Throwing on the run. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives, they've scored 2 touchdowns, and here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete, but if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
Fires on the move. Makes a grab past the marker. Big gainer there that'll look good in the stat column, but not quite enough to put any points on the board before time expires here in the first half. The Ducks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Got his man in the middle. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
They'll try to sneak it.
First down, Texas.
The Longhorns are marching down the field. And some room to work. Still running at the 35. Breaks into the open. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
I love when the offensive line takes control, manhandles the defensive line, and that's why you get a big gain.
They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Longhorn! They take the lead with the 6.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
How about this? These guys are going for 2. Back to throw, it's Young. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Lowers those pads.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time he just tried to force it into a tiny window, ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
14.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive.
Texas.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. starts a drive trying to go up top. Got out of trouble and throws. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Cameron. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They're ripping off chunks of yards. They get it to the 33. It's not just the dual threat guy. You go back to Dan Fouts or Bill Musgrave or even Justin Herbert, and passers not in short supply for the Ducks.
And when you think about the Ducks, you always think about the fancy uniforms. I think that's one of the first things that come to mind, but the guys you just...
Unleashes one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
That's a great job of the defense turning the page. You just gave up a big completion. You come right back here, you defend another shot down the field. That should hopefully give them a little bit of confidence.
Dropping back, it's Underwood. He's not afraid to go deep. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Good timing on the quick out. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
The RPO fired complete to the left. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football, and this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Wow, 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth.
14.
Final stanza of the game, and we'll start with the first down. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Got the first down and more. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. The Longhorns back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Off the RPO, complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
And the Longhorns pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. quarterback keeps it. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
And Artie, it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much, and even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Touchdown, Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense. Not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth quarter lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Texas.
Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds.